Hi, this is Dr. Cogshell, and I am Entrepreneur. Now, what's an entrepreneur? That is somebody who gets up every morning and knows instinctively that he can do anything or she can do anything. They don't worry about the non-guarantees in life, meaning they're not guaranteed a wage or a salary every 2 weeks or this, that, or the other. They just get up knowing that they have a goal, they have a plan, they have a dream, they have a vision, whatever you want to call it, and they're going to make it work, right? That's how it's done. They climb the mountain because it's there. They know there's another mountain range right behind that. They have higher mountains. They know that it's a never-ending goal, but it's embedded within them, within, I think, their DNA. Because there's a lot of TV shows that try to show aspects of entrepreneurs, and they have them amongst a whole group of other people. And that's really not what entrepreneurs are. Entrepreneurs are very much loners in reality. Some of the greatest inventors are aspects of an entrepreneur, because an entrepreneur is a creative, self-driven, self-motivated individual. Sometimes they're hard to deal with. Sometimes they're hard to understand. Sometimes they have 1,000 things in their head, and they're way ahead of you on whatever you're dealing with at the moment. They don't see the coffee cup behind me. They're already seeing the cup, the molding to make the cup, whatever production that needs to go into it, and what's going to go inside of it. To where you just see the cup, and you may not even see the cup if you don't see the drawing or if you don't see a real cup. That's kind of where this world's going to. They got 3D printers. They don't have to have somebody in reality have the vision of what it is, because they can just draw it on the computer, and then the computer will automatically make a 3D dimension of it and show you the picture, and then you can print it out. So, though we would like to think that our world is becoming more creative, it's actually becoming less creative, because now instead of seeing the completed process within the vision of your mind, you don't even have to use the vision of your mind. You use the vision of the computer. So on my site, cogshell.com, right here, I'm finishing up some things. I have a segment called I Am Entrepreneur. And basically, it just kind of gives you a rundown of my life. And the whole truth of how I became an entrepreneur is because I wanted to be a drummer. I don't have anybody in my family. My great-grandfather, or my grandfather, I guess it would be, because I never met him, so I never really, I never had a grandfather on either side. But both of my grandfathers were entrepreneurs. One was a construction, would build houses, and the other one owned gas stations. But my dad and his brothers, they're not entrepreneurs. Nobody is in my family. And I'm the only one. I guess it skipped a generation. So unfortunately, I wasn't taught anything. All I knew is that I wanted to play drums. From drums, I bought real estate. From drums, I created companies so then I can afford a better drum set. From music, I built recording studios. From music, I met musicians, rock stars, and then from that I met celebrities, movie stars, and met other people within those realms. And from all that, it kept pouring into other things and other things. Even my coffee companies were connections from my love of music and my conquest for that, and doing stuff with my own music and other people's music. To what I'm doing lately with I created. I'm in the process of helping build out a company called I Illuminate LED, which is more of an LED and different aspects of green energy. And another one that I did a small consulting, just more or less a connecting aspect, and that's with IT and cybersecurity. But those things all, from a kid just wanting to be a drummer at 5 years old to a guy I'm 48 now, working on $1 billion deal. It's all because of the fact that I've been self-driven and an entrepreneurial drummer, so to speak. I march at my own drum beat that I create, and I don't allow people to tell me no. I'm 48, still in music. I don't let people tell me no at all. I'm not gonna. I still do what I do. I'm gonna keep doing it. And I don't have delusions of grandeur. I don't care about being rich. I have been rich. I like to be comfortable. I don't have a problem with other people who are extremely wealthy. I think that's great. There's a lot you can do if you're a good person with money. So anyways, just explaining that aspect. I could probably teach somebody how to be an entrepreneur, but I can tell you that you have to have it within you. I do believe maybe you can bring that out of somebody as long as they have not allowed the world to dictate to them that they don't have value. I say in my little thing up here, the only limits you have are the ones you place on yourself. And that's just a smaller version of what I would always tell people, is that just because you don't believe in yourself doesn't mean I have to. So I say believe in yourself. I say get up every morning. If you have a dream, live it. And I know that there's a couple people out there, I've seen micros say that was the worst thing anybody's ever told anybody, is to live their dream. Well, I don't believe so. I believe a smart person who is an entrepreneur understands that there are certain aspects of things that you have to do in order to achieve the things that you want to do. And that's the key to life, is doing those things. Like myself, I've been a welder, fitter. I've worked trade jobs when I had to, and they made me a better person. They made me look at things in a different perspective. Then I broke my back and 2 carpal tunnels and shoulders and knee surgeries, all these different things that drove me from the blue-collar side to the white-collar side. But I was a better manager, and I'm a better business person to structure that aspect of upper management, because I understand the trade side of it. I understand the lower aspect of the totem pole as far as business. It's not that they're lesser people, it's just you have mechanics versus a CEO. But I know the whole spectrum. I've been in that whole spectrum. So it gives me an added bonus and added insight and added mental capability to make sure whatever it is that we're working on gets done. And that's it. I think, like I said in one of my other videos, I'm going to continue to do small little segments on certain things, on why, first of all, why you should use me as your consultant. And that's really the end thing of it. It's why you should use me as your consultant. So they'll get it done. They'll get it done quickly. And I think my next video is going to be about sense of urgency. I deal with so many people that say they want something done now, and then you get it done now for them, and they kind of step back and go, oh, we didn't know you'd get it done that fast. Well, you said you needed it done now. So, well, what am I going to wait around forever? Time is money. You can't get time back. I'm not here to waste your time. Don't waste my time. It's just the way it is. Anyways, Malachi signing out. Have a good one. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.